how to add comments. And once you have added all the comments and clicked on return here, you will be able to see on the students portal that all the comments are readily visible. The student can then make amendments here, and finally the student can just close the comment. So this is how comments work in Google Classroom, and it's really very easy this way to give feedback to the students and communicate with them. Now we are going to pick up another very important facility provided by Google Classroom, and that is Originality Reports. Now, for an assignment that you give to the student, of course, students do refer to various material available online as well as their books. They have to access a lot of resources. Now, there are times that students forget to cite those resources, which is very important. If we use some material from somewhere, we need to cite the reference. And also, sometimes it may be unintentional plagiarism. Now, with Google Classroom, there is this facility of originality reports, in which you, as an instructor, as well as the students, can check whether the originality aspect of the content that they provide in their assignment. Now, this is available with G Suite accounts. So, if your classroom is created using a G Suite account, this facility would be readily available. The same is the case for students. Now, in case of a student can check his submission before he submits 3 times. So, a student can run the originality report thrice before he can turn in his assignment. For an instructor, the originality report will be available and you can understand how original the content is. So, if there is lack of paraphrasing or lack of appropriate citations, you will be able to know and appropriately suggest modifications to the student. So, let's see how this feature works. I'm going to create one new assignment. So, I go to classwork and I click on create, click on assignment. Now, here, this is, let's say, assignment 2, and I give a sample question here. Let's say, what is bias and variance with respect to machine learning? So this is some question that I have given. Again, you can attach any documents or anything for that matter that you feel is relevant for this assignment. Now, what is important is to see that we have just under the rubrics this concept of originality reports. Now, if you want to use this feature, which by default is not used, you need to click on this checkbox here. So once you do this, it says you can enable originality reports on 3 assignments per class. So this is with the G Suite. If it is a G Suite Enterprise Edition, you will have much more facilities. So now I click on continue, and when I'm going to assign this particular assignment, the students will also be able to run the originality reports thrice. So now, before they actually turn in. So now I'm going to click on assign. Now, this particular assignment has gone into the student. The student can write his or her answers, and then the student can run this originality checker and finally turn in. So, in the next, we'll understand how now we can use this originality report.